There is something uniquely eerie and mysterious about haunted libraries in the United States. These libraries, often found in old forgotten buildings, are filled with stories of ghosts, spirits, and other supernatural phenomena. Whether you believe in the paranormal or not, these haunted libraries are sure to give you a spine-tingling experience. From haunted librarians to vanishing books, these libraries are full of eerie stories that will make you think twice the next time you walk into a library. Number 1. The Enoch Pratt Free Library, Baltimore. This library is haunted by the ghost of an old librarian, known as Mr. Stacks. It is said that Mr. Stacks appears in the library late at night, shuffling around and checking books off a list. He is believed to be a former librarian who is still doing his job. This library is also said to be haunted by the ghost of a former librarian, named Miss Mary. According to legend, Miss Mary was a librarian at the library in the late 1800s. She was known for her strict adherence to rules, often shushing visitors who spoke too loudly or failed to follow other library guidelines. In her ghost form, she continues to shush those that are too loud for her liking. Number 2. The Willard Library, Evansville, Indiana. This library is said to be haunted by the ghost of a former librarian, named the Grey Lady. According to legend, the Grey Lady was a librarian in the late 1800s who died after falling down a staircase in the library. She is said to roam the library halls, and is sometimes seen wearing a long grey dress. Witnesses have reported seeing her gliding through the library aisles, and feeling a chill in the air. Some visitors claim to have felt a presence when they enter the library, while others have reported seeing books flying off shelves and objects moving on their own. The library also holds regular ghost walks which allow visitors to explore the library at night and experience the history and hauntings of the building. Number 3. The Cleveland Public Library, Cleveland, Ohio. This library is haunted by the ghost of a former librarian named Old Man Jenkins. He is said to still roam the library late at night. He is seen checking books off a list, and often making sure the books are in order. He is also said to be a protector of the library and its books. Number 4. The University of Virginia Library, Charlottesville, Virginia. This library is haunted by the ghost of a former student who died in the library. It is said that the student was studying late at night when he suffered a fatal heart attack. His ghost is said to still roam the library late at night, searching for the book he was studying before he died. Number 5. The San Diego Public Library, San Diego, California. This library is haunted by the ghost of a former librarian. It is said that he died in the library and his ghost still haunts it late at night. He is often seen checking books off a list, and making sure the books are in order. He is also said to be a protector of the library and its books. Some visitors to the San Diego Library have also reported seeing a figure resembling a woman dressed in a long blue dress in the library aisles. They say with her appearance comes a feeling of a chill in the air. Number 6. The Haunted Library in Peoria, Illinois. This library is said to be haunted by the ghost of a librarian who was killed in a fire in 1891. The library, located in the historic downtown area, was once a part of the Peoria public library system. The fire that claimed the librarian's life happened during a routine cleaning of the library. It is believed that the librarian was trying to save books when a spark from a candle ignited some of the books and the librarian was trapped in the flames. Since then, people have reported strange occurrences in the library. Those who have visited the library have reported seeing a ghostly figure moving between the bookshelves. Others have claimed to have heard strange noises coming from the library when no one is around. Some have also reported strange feelings of being watched while in the library. Number 7. The Houston Library. The ghost of the Houston Library is said to be the spirit of a former librarian who worked there in the 1950s. The librarian was said to be a kind and helpful woman who was beloved by all of the library's patrons. The librarian was said to have a passion for books and was always willing to help those who asked for her assistance. After her death, staff and patrons alike began to report strange occurrences in the library, such as the sound of books being rearranged on the shelves, and a mysterious presence in the library late at night. The ghost of the librarian is said to still haunt the library, appearing in the form of a misty figure that is often seen in the stacks and near the circulation desk. Some have reported feeling a comforting presence while in the library, while others have felt a chill run down their spine. Whether or not the ghost of the Houston Library is real or not remains a mystery, but it has become a popular attraction for those interested in the paranormal. 8. The Ghost at Bernardsville, New Jersey Library is said to be the spirit of a former librarian named Mrs. Foy. Mrs. Foy is said to have worked in the library in the late 1800s and was beloved by all of the library's patrons. After her death, staff and patrons began to report strange occurrences in the library, such as disembodied voices, the sound of books being rearranged on the shelves, and a presence in the library late at night. The ghost of Mrs. Foy is said to still haunt the library, appearing in the form of a misty figure that is often seen in the stacks and near the circulation desk. She is said to be a friendly spirit and is often heard humming old tunes or calling out to patrons who need help. Number 9. New Hanover County Public Library, Wilmington, North Carolina. The anonymous ghost of New Hanover Library is said to have been a patron who frequently researched the Civil War when she was alive. This ghost frequents the local history room and is believed to be the source of strange researching noises, like papers flipping when no one's there. Additionally, some staff report seeing books or files spread out across the research table when they were absolutely sure they had put everything back into place the night before. Although this researcher is the library's most famous ghost, it's also home to 2 others. One is an elderly man who was killed in a duel nearby, and the rarest of the 3 is a younger man. Number 10. Brooklyn Public Library. The haunted library in New York is located in the Prospect Heights neighborhood. This library is said to be haunted by the ghost of a young girl who died in a fire at the library in the 1930s. Witnesses have reported seeing the girl's ghost walking around the library, and some have even heard her crying or screaming. Other reports include strange shadows, cold spots, and the feeling of being watched. The library staff has reportedly tried to contact the girl's spirit, but she has remained elusive. Some believe that the girl's spirit is still trapped in the library and is unable to move on. Haunted libraries in the United States remain intriguing for both believers and skeptics alike. Whether you're looking for a thrill or just a reminder of the past, these libraries are sure to give you a unique experience. If you're looking for a ghostly encounter or just a bit of history, a visit to a haunted library is sure to leave you with an unforgettable experience. These libraries are still open to the public. Give them a visit, if you dare.